What the fuck we're here to do. So I'm sick of fucking saying it. You know who I am and you know why we're here. So, wait, maybe you don't know why we're here. That would probably... Don't tell me. Oh, whew. Dude, these bitches, did you see that? Oh, okay, no. I'm good. I thought it was mountain items. I was like, not again. Fuck. No, that's fine. I'll take the tokens. It's better than mountain and beach. Anybody here fucking open up a legendary chest and get mountain or beach? Doesn't that just make you want to take your phone and smash it with a hammer? Like, seriously? And then go up to EA and smack them upside the head with the same hammer? Like, no joke. I have spent all fucking week long and busted my ass. And then you get the legendary chest and it's like, here's some mountain items. It's like, well, gee, thanks, Dick. Like, oh boy, everybody, you know, waiting for those. And it's not just like one, it's like 15. It's like, Jesus, man, really? But you know, on the days where your club gets the crappy chest, you know damn well what you're getting then, huh? You're getting one pack of storage. It's like, oh yeah, I couldn't do that when I had fucking legendary chest. Anyways, yeah, no, we weren't here to rant. That just so happened to pop up at the perfect time. So, give me just a second. I have to find my stylus. We are going to be reviewing People's Cities today. So, well, anybody who's actually on the stream, and then a couple of people that have asked me to review their cities, even if they're not on the stream, I'm going to do it so they can come and watch it later, if they so desire. Now, give me just a second here. Steiner Hills. A lot of you guys may have seen me talking about his city on previous streams. He was supposed to make some changes, and he did. He made some changes. He hasn't finished, obviously, because it takes forever to build a city. But he's made some really good changes. And for those of you who are in our Facebook group, you probably saw some of the pictures of those changes yesterday. And I am going to find a pen or I'm going to scream because it's starting to piss me off. Okay. I used to play this game with just my hand. And I would always accidentally click stuff, or the designing was a nightmare, or whatever. So now I play with a stylus, and let me tell you, it's a lot better experience than playing with your hands. I refuse to play without one now. So, hence why it is taking me so damn long here. Now, give me just a second. I should have had this ready before I started the stream. But I'm getting everybody's yelling at me to get it going. Missy, where are you at? Missy, why aren't you here? Missy, start your stream. I'm like, fuck, man. Missy has a life, or tries to. And that life can't be done on a stream because Missy will go to prison. No. Hang on. Okay, so. You guys have 1 day and 16 hours to complete this here lovely pass. For those of you who are wondering if it's worth it, it's a little late now, isn't it? It's really not worth it to purchase it, but if you can complete it, then yes. Me personally, I do like the red trees or whatever. I don't like the very last building, the Giant Lantern Festival, but I think that the reason that they're starting to give us stuff like that is because next season they're bringing out Chinese walls and a bunch of kind of Chinese-style buildings, like the dragon buildings, and you guys saw it. If anybody here wanted to sneak peek to the next season pass, all you have to do is click on one of my videos that says Season 12 leaked, and you can see pretty much all of the, well, this season's pass, next season's pass, and a lot of the previous seasons. I kind of go do a walkthrough of them all, so in case anybody's interested on why I complain so much about what this game has come from, you'll understand why if you watch that video. Okay, let me see how many of you guys. Let me find my bubble first here. All right, so I got 5 of you on here. Let's see. Steiner Hills, are you one of the 5 on here? Hang on, let me turn my brightness up here. Okay. I have all these gold tokens. So here's a quick tip of the day for those of you who missed it the last 97 times I said it. Pay close attention. See how I cannot collect my tokens on top of my buildings? That one's bronze, so it doesn't count. Okay. It is because if you look at your token tower, you can only have 35 tokens. But see how I have 37 tokens? That is because if you win the tokens, the game allows you to have more than 35, but it will not allow you to physically collect them. So I have to fall below 35 before I can start collecting them off the top of my houses again. Hence why it's a good idea to leave them uncollected in your pass. That way you can continue to collect them on top of your houses. In case anybody's wondering why I don't collect those. Okay, I knew that would you just had to do that to me, didn't you? Okay. So, here's the deal with how many pieces it takes to complete one token. There's no real answer to that. There's a lot of rumor as to what exactly and how exactly it's calculated, but I contacted EA and I had several emails which I had posted screenshots of. I don't remember if it was on my general Facebook, but it was years ago. Anyways, I could probably dig up the email to prove it. But what they claim is that every 250 token pieces that you collect, the cost of your token rises, right? So let's just say hypothetically that your first one costs 8 token pieces. Every 250 token pieces you collect, it's going to go up to 9. Now it's going to go up to 9. And then it's supposed to cap out at 20 for gold. Now here's the little thing about that. Mine has been 20 since day one. The very first time that I got my first gold epic, I had one gold epic for the longest time. And it was 20 days every single time to complete the first token. I didn't have any other epics. My very first epic was gold. And so I know that that couldn't possibly be true. And that's what I told them. And then they didn't have anything to say to me after that. So I went to people in my group back then and I asked them, how many pieces does it take you guys? Some said 11, some said 5, some said 8. So I started thinking and I'm like, okay, how many token pieces have you collected? How long have you had epics? And I started looking and I realized there's no possible way they could have collected 250 pieces. And do they mean 250 pieces per tier? Is it calculated per tier or is it calculated based off all tokens? They never really released that information that I know of. And so really there's no way of knowing for sure and saying for sure. I do know that I've never heard of it going past 20 for gold. That's all I can tell you. So what you can do is when you start at the beginning of your token piece, when you collect it off the top of the building, make sure you watch until the whole thing is stopped. And so you can see, and that way you don't go past the actual amount, right? And count how many it is. And for me, right now, it's 10 for silver, 5 for bronze, 20 for gold. What it is for you guys, I can't say. And I can't say if it's because of any rhyme or reason. So that is what they told me, and that's all I can tell you, right? Now, do I believe their story? Absolutely not. Because like I said, it doesn't make any sense based off of the research that I did. None of the criteria falls into that. And what's really frustrating is they don't give us a timer on the building that shows when the next token is due. So you're basically, I think they do that as a way to get you to lose out on your tokens. So let's say that you collect your token at 3 p.m. today. Tomorrow it's going to pop up at exactly 3 p.m. But let's say that you don't jump on at 3 p.m. and it goes to like 4 p.m., right? You lose out on that hour. Let's say you don't collect it till 4 o'clock. Now all of a sudden you're out of whack, right? And so what's even more frustrating is a lot of times people collect them and then they have to stop because they're full and they're not ready to use a token yet. So now all their token pieces become off course. They're not in sync with each other. So you get some popping up all hours of the day, thereby also making it harder for you to keep up on your rhythm and your routine, right? And so every minute that it sits there, you're losing out on money. And it's frustrating because you can only collect 35, which is a recent update, mind you. You used to only be able to collect 5. Yeah, which is fucking ridiculous. So they need to give us a timer, and I think that they should raise the amount of that you can hold based off the amount that you have. I don't think it's fair that somebody who has 10 epics can hold 35 tokens, whereas somebody who has 500 epics can hold 35 tokens, right? It just seems ridiculous. So that's my soapbox for today. Now, Steiner, when you get here, or if you hear this, tell me when you're here. Omelet. Oh, there shouldn't be an ad. Oh, okay. You guys, rejoin the stream in 2 seconds. I'm going to see if I can turn that off. Hold on.